Mmm.
Yep.
Oh my God. Wow. Can I eat another one?
Absolutely.
Let's do another take.
Hi. Thanks for coming. I hope you're hungry.
I sure am.
Okay, and on to the kitchen. My name is Rhonda Persip, and today we will be making my grandfather's famous corn fritter recipe. We're gonna let this heat up while we're getting the batter ready. I'm from the Berkshires. I do own Seasoned with Soul Catering here in Boston.
And what all goes into the corn fritters?
We have corn, of course. We have pineapple. We have eggs. We have Bisquick and milk.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so we're gonna do this and start getting our grease hot first. I'm third generation in this business. My grandfather started it in the late 1800s. He was the first person of color to own a restaurant in the Berkshires in 1906. All right, so this one is Popeye, my grandfather, in his mode of transportation, which was a bicycle. A copy of his birth certificate.
Wow. He was born 22 years after emancipation.
My father's family has been in Pittsfield since 1763. My grandfather had been for many years in the catering business, and my father had 12 siblings. So all the kids and the cousins and everything, when we got of age, my grandfather would go, "It's your turn here, carry a tray." So we had to help in the family business. My aunt, Fran, the second oldest of the 12 siblings, took over the business from my grandfather. And I used to spend the summers living in Pittsfield with her and working at Hancock Shaker Village, where she ran the kitchen.
How did you end up here in Roxbury?
I never really left the Berkshires. And I finally, in 2000, decided it was time to make a move. And 25 years later, here I am.
And it's very important to use Bisquick.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Not Jiffy, not
Jiffy,
Krusteaz.
No. Not just any ordinary.
Yeah.
And only because you're here, I'm going to try to be good and clean up after myself as I'm going along. We always had cousins that were there to clean up, that weren't
Okay,
cooking.
okay.
So
Was that like an entry-level job?
Clearly, it must have been.
It's funny because even now, when people ask me where I'm from and I tell them the Berkshires, they go, "Oh, there's people of color there?" There's a lot of us there. People don't realize it, but there's a lot of old-time families that have been there for years.
Do you mind if I dip one?
Yeah.
No.
Right in the middle.
Okay, in the middle. All right, so I'm gonna get about a spoonful.
Yep.
And then just drop it right in.
Right in the middle, yep.
Okay.
There you go.
There we are. We'll see what she looks like.
And we're gonna drain them on this paper towel.
With Aunt Fran's spoon.
With Aunt Fran's spoon. This spoon's about, I don't even know, probably 75 or more years old.
It's held up.
It has held up, it has, and it's been through a lot with me. No matter what you do in any other room, people always gravitate to the kitchen. And they always want to help, and they always want to put their fingers in something, and they always want to open the pots and see what you're cooking, and so it's a labor of love for me. This one over here, excuse me. Your first corn fritter.
Yes! My first John Persip corn fritter. So I'm gonna cut into it here. I noted how light and fluffy they were coming out of the pan. Dip it in a little syrup.
That's the pineapple in there.
Mmm.
Yep.
Oh my God. Wow. Can I eat another one?
Absolutely.
Let's do another take. We'll see if I can recreate them on my own. Now that'll be a task. If you got a family recipe you want to share, let us know in the comments.
So good.